shit. So guys, there has been a bit of a change of plan. But don't worry, the plan is still to move to Finland. There's nothing actually in these boxes yet. I folded them up specifically for this video because this video is about moving boxes. Symbolism. Whoa, it's hot. So there have been some changes with regard to moving to Finland. Like I say, still happening, even more so if anything. So you may remember back when we announced the move, we said that it was going to all happen in April. Yeah, we've kind of decided that now we're going to move at the end of March. When we first originally decided that we were going to move to Finland, it was June. So now, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we left tomorrow. And we decided to move the date forward a little bit because literally the other day I was sat on the sofa and I was just sat there on my laptop thinking, it really feels like life is on pause. And you know what? I didn't say anything to Kat because I knew this kind of transition period was important to her. To have a little bit more time in London and just kind of, you know, just accept the fact of moving to Finland. But she looked over at me and she was like, Dave, what's wrong? I must have looked so depressed. But she knew something was up and we talked it out and I was just like, yeah, it just feels like life is on pause a little bit. And it turns out she was kind of feeling the same thing. You know, we were looking at apartments and stuff and getting excited about moving and trying to find the perfect place, and everything was like available now or available in 2 weeks or something, and it was just like, what's the point? We're just kind of looking at things that we can't have. And so it just kind of felt like we were delaying the inevitable, and Kat, being, you know, the understanding fiance that she is, agreed to move the date forward another whole month. And that, my friends, is why I'm marrying her. And I just realized this is the t-shirt I spilt a boy on last time I was in Finland. And you can still see the stain, so we need to change this t-shirt. So since I got you here telling you about the change of date, I thought I'd do a little kind of moving to Finland update video in general, because now it's all become a little bit hectic and a little bit because up until last week it was the end of April we were moving, and now all of a sudden it's like we're moving in 3 weeks. It's definitely a case of be careful what you wish for, because I was hoping that we were going to move earlier. Now it's happening. It's kind of stressful. So, finding an apartment. It's proving pretty tricky to find a perfect place. If you watch the announcement video, you'll know that we want to move to Helsinki, and preferably not super far out from the city centre. And we can definitely get that place. It's just we have to compromise on something, and it's very frustrating. There's either something in our price range which is like a shoebox but looks super nice, or there's something within our price range, right size, but is just a crap hole. We're basically looking for this unicorn apartment, something that doesn't exist. Good size, good price, good location, and brand new if possible. But it's been an interesting process trying to find something, and in fact we almost found the perfect place. It was a great size. Price was a little bit out of our budget, but it had like 3 rooms, so I could have a room as an office, and it was brand spanking new. I kind of really want to show you guys. I'm gonna have to get up again. I'm too old for this shit. Okay, so this is the this item has left our service here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not taking no for an answer. I want to show you this place. As you can see, 70.5 square meters, 3 rooms. Let's see if we can find some pictures somewhere. No, I feel like I'm a spy on a mission. Here are the pictures. And they're literally the smallest little thumbnails ever. Okay, I'm sorry, but maybe zoom in or something. I don't know. Maybe I can zoom in. Yeah, here we go. So as you can see, maybe from this really blurry picture, really fresh. It was all brand new. Had this really nice like kitchen island. It was, yeah, like the perfect place. Oh my God, I gotta stop. Like I say, it was a little bit out of our price range. It was like 1,200 a month. We're looking more like 1,000, 1,100. And it was also in Espoo. And we're at the point where we're gonna get in touch and like arrange a viewing for one of our family to go and have a look. Then we realized we want to be in Helsinki. And that was the reason, partly the reason why we want to move, to be in Helsinki. So as beautiful as the apartment was, we had to say no. And thank God it's gone, actually. Otherwise we might have been tempted. And speaking of rent, it seems to be an industry standard to have 2 months rent as a deposit. I haven't sat cross-legged since school. 2 months rent deposit. So on that place, that would have been 2,400 euros. which we would lock away and not see until we moved out. Here in the UK, it is pretty standard for 1 month's rent. And it's kind of tricky for us as self-employed people to tie up that amount of money. I know there are some agents that have no deposit, so we're gonna look into those a little bit more now, I think. But as it stands right now, we do not have an apartment to move into when we get to Finland. We've obviously now given our notice to the landlord of this flat here in London, so we have to be out of this flat by the 25th of March. After that date, we're basically homeless. Maybe I should say technically homeless. We don't have our name on a home. We're lucky enough to have lots of family in Finland, so we're never homeless. Just might feel like it. So over the next couple of weeks, we're gonna slowly be packing our things, selling all of our furniture. If anyone wants a poo brown sofa, you know, let me know. And also during that time, gonna try and not freak out. There have definitely been times, and I even made a video during one of these times where I've been freaking out a little bit. But this is all part of the adventure, and I think when we get there and we settle, we find an apartment and kind of just sit down that first time and just be like, hey, that wasn't so bad. It's all just kind of this whirlwind of unknown, and it's pretty exciting, but scary all at the same time. So that is about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and for your continuous support throughout this moving phase. Like I say, it's all very exciting, and having you guys for support means a lot to both of us, Kat and I. But anyway, guys, that is about it. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new to my face, and I'll see you next time. See ya.